Hello gamers, SoftKitty99 and we're back on the Battle for Azeroth beta. We're on the Alliance side and we've just moved over to Bridgeport. And Flynn Fairwind has some quests for us.
Are you thirsty? I'm thirsty.
Stow, excuse me, stow and go. Flynn lifts his collar to hide his face and speaks to you under his breath. You see that ship? I know that ship. Let's just say her captain and I have a little history. It's a smuggling vessel. Our illegal weapons are on there for sure. I'd bet my coat on it, and I love this coat. We need to find out where it's going. How are you in tight spaces? Stow away on the maiden's virtue. You got any more business in town? Now's the time to do it. Let me know when you're ready to board that ship and go wherever the wind takes us. Right, so that's a cue to go around and do everything else before we do this quest. I see a flight path. Let's go pick that up. Jeb Johnson, the flight master, right on the harbour, look. Now that will be the ship that we're going to stow away on. That one's got red sails, look. Still quite an impressive ship, but if you can see that it's not quite as impressive as the Royal Navy. Well, of course it isn't, because that's the most expensive ships in the area. Oh, look, we have a little town centre here. There's a little village. That's a fancy bridge for the middle of a town. Strange to have a bridge there. There must be a way over the top. Is that the way into the... a bridge over into the house? Interesting. The Hunters of Kennings Lodge. Help wanted. As we turn into the busy season, Kennings Lodge is looking for recreational hunters to assist with fulfilling the ever-growing list of orders from Borealis. These are short-term positions which will be paid relative to performance. Kennings Lodge can be found by following the south road past the mining yard. Report to Alana Holton on arrival. Ooh, that seems to be a quest to go somewhere else. And we have the Ashvane Trading Company people here. We have chemists and an innkeeper. And we have another quest here. Junior Miner Joe has a quest for us, an overrun mine. It was horrible. I was in the mine nearby just picking away at a rock and it jumped up and bit me in the neck. Since when can rocks walk around and bite people? I hightailed it out of there, but some crazy fools are sticking around trying to take the mine back. If you're eager to punch rocks, you can find them down the road to the south. Find Chief Miner Theok at Winterdeep Mining Camp. That's interesting. Rocks are biting people. Very interesting. Oh, there's another quest here that I haven't seen. I've got a little area out here which gives you access over here to more water. Let's have a look up there. Beautiful little bridge there, little old bridge because it's got stuff growing out of it. Up to the snowy hills. Dockmaster Leighton. Left at the port. There was a mishap when we were loading the most recent shipment for the South Wind ferry dock. Apparently some paperwork meant for the dockmaster was left behind. He can't hand over deliveries to the couriers without it, but the next cargo ferry won't be departing anytime soon. Do you think you could deliver it by foot? The ferry dock is just a short ride down the road. Deliver the package to Dockmaster Tyndall.
Safe passage to you.
So we've arrived in Bridgeport and all the quests are telling us to leave Bridgeport. And that goes back down to where Flynn was, so let's head this way. Can we explore inside the buildings? Let's have a quick look if we can explore inside one of these buildings. Yes, so the anchor, which appears to be the Proudmoore coat of arms, is on most of the buildings in these areas. So it's the standard sort of form of decoration. Yeah, Yeah, so there's not a lot inside the house at the moment, but it's a nice new building design. It's a little reminiscent of some of the houses in Surrey. I suspect it's the same team of people doing the design, because people tend to have a signature of how they make things look, don't they? So yes, that bridge over there. I wonder if we can get up on that bridge. Let's have a look if we can get up onto that bridge and have a look at that bridge. I think if we come around here, that should lead us to it. Yes, there we go, and there's the anchor design again. And we can have a look from up here, look, that's overlooking where Flynn is down there and the ship that he wants us to sneak aboard. And that's the alchemist area with the ash vein chemist and the innkeeper. And we have the guards here. And oh yes, one of the quests is sending us this way. So let's do that. Let's go across the bridge. We're on the old Drust Road. Dock workers living in a house here. And you can see the new lantern designs on the roads. Oh, more new flowers there. We are heading to deliver, left at the port, deliver the package to Dockmaster Tyndall. That's the direction we're going in. And there's a beautiful view out over the Sound there. You pay good money to have a holiday resort with that kind of view. Bunnies. Oh, there is a treasure over here. Shall we have a look? Oh, and there's another type of mining there, the monolite deposit, if anyone's a miner. And we've got stag. Oh, that stag's going to attack us. We just wanted to look at you, dear. We didn't want to have to fight you. I'm afraid we're going to have to fight him. And there should be a treasure. And there's the treasure, look, hidden in the trees. And what we're going to get out of this one. Old Sailor's Almanac, which is just money, and War Resources, which is this expansion's currency, and which I'm sure we'll be using later on. Ah, there's a rare spawn somewhere around here. Shall we have a look? So the rare spawn would appear to be... yeah, it's a turtle. Hello, Mr. Turtle. Oh, look, I haven't made my soul stone. Let's put my soul stone and my health stone up, and then we will fight the rare spawn. See what the rare spawns are like to fight here. That's the same design of turtle that we've seen before. And the little one close by that was yellow has got aggroed as well. So we'll have to fight that one. And we have received a small Azurite shard. Which I suspect will just go straight into your artifact power. So the small Azurite shard automatically, the Azurite power of this expansion, you don't have to click all of the little items that you get in your inventory like you did in Legion. You had to spend time clicking everything. In this new expansion you don't need to do that. Everything just automatically goes straight into your necklace. You don't have to manually click everything. Right, let's go back up this way and head for the quest that we were following. We've had a little look at a few things. That particular rare spawn wasn't too hard to kill. He was easily soloable, so if it's like Legion, there'll be a range. Some will be easy to do, some will be harder, depending on what class you are, of course.
Good day to you.
The name's Bertold and I'm a bit of a horse fanatic. Rumour is there's a majestic horse-like creature to the west of this resort and a mountain of some sort. I took up a job here on the chance I might be able to see it on my off time. Oh, what I would give to see something like that.
Look always to the sea.
Now, he doesn't have a quest for us at the moment, but perhaps we will see the horse later on. First, let's turn in that quest to the dockmaster.
What can I do for you?
I was wondering where this was. Thank you kindly. A letter to the League. A researcher at the resort up the hill was hoping to get a letter out to a group called the Explorers League. He claims that they have a camp set up near some old rust ruins on the other side of the Sound. There's no official station, so it will have to be delivered by hand. If you happen to head in their direction, can you take it with you? Find the Explorers League camp at Find the Explorers League members at the Thovos base camp.
Safe passage to you.
Also, there's lots of little hubs for us to go. Oh, look, little dock. Spring Guides. And view across the river. I know I keep saying it, but there are some gorgeous views in this expansion. The Norwingtons Festival. To whomever receives this invitation, you are cordially invited to the 15th annual Norwigton Equestrian and Hunt Festival. People of all walks of life from across Kultiras shall gather to delight in life's greatest competitions, equestrianism and hunting, while meeting those of like mind and fine tastes. Hunting events shall start first, led by Abby Watkins in Fox Hollow Woods. They shall be followed by equestrian events at the Norwington Estate. We hope to see you there post-haste. Meet Abby Watkins at the edge of Fox Hollow Woods. So we're going to be going hunting. And down here on the dock there is another quest. Lead guide, Zip Wrench. An explosive opportunity. You there, do I have the most amazing opportunity for you? A gnome named Wolfred Fizzbracket is on the eve of a breakthrough and could use an intrepid business partner. That's on the brawnier side. Hey, do I look brawny? I thought I was skinny. Such as a warlock like yourself. Just follow the road east until you reach Fizz Springs Resort, the most fantastical wonder of nature. Wolfred is the type that stands out from the crowd. Speak with Wolford Fizzbracket at the Fizz Spring Resort. Oh, that's hard to say. That's hard to say, boys. Oh, and there's a ferry master here, look. Ah, so we are linking up our ferries, look. We were there, now we're here. Where shall we go now? I think we want to head in this direction. Oh, look, different colour horse. Oh, look, piebalds. Very nice. New colours. I like houses. Right, which direction do we want to go? I think we want to go across the bridge and off in this direction somehow. So I think, could you see the new lights? Look. This direction. This direction? Yes, somewhere over here. I think we want to be over here. Fifth Spring Guide. I think that we might have found it. Oh look, there's like, it's a hot spring. Oh look, it's a hot spring. All bubbly and steamy. Wolfred Fizz Bracket. Thank you for welcoming us. A willing assistant? Well, I can't turn you down now, can I? The beauty of marketing. While us Fizz Brackets may not be goblins, we still know a business opportunity when we see one. The resort staff is getting trained. The place is getting cleaned up. Now all we need is some quality marketing. Wolfred holds up a familiar-looking box. Behold, the wondrous gnomish engineering feat that is the selfie camera. Now, if only there was a generous void elf willing to capture the radiance of this place. Make sure you look like you're enjoying yourself out there. Take selfies with the resort's sights and wildlife.
Hope to see you again soon.
Making mysteries. Do you know what people love? The unexplained. Problem is, everything here is unexplainable. So I have a plan to create our own phenomenon. Oh dear. That's a terrible pun. There are stories that talk about some weird chicken snake hybrids that can turn you to snow. Chicken snake hybrids that can turn you to stone. This I've got to see. Now we just need the snakes. Oh gosh, I've already released the chickens, now we just need the snakes. Oh seriously, you find a myth that's completely ridiculous and you pretend that they're there by putting chickens and snakes out. This is going to be a big problem, isn't it, Fizz Bracket? Everything's going to go terribly, terribly wrong. I can see it now. The first problem can be solved easily. Just chase down the chickens and stick one of these robotic tails on them. You're going to stick oh gosh, he's going to stick robotic snake tails on chickens. Catch 5 unassuming chickens. Oh, this sounds terrible. Oh
Remember,
no.
Don't feed the wildlife.
Don't feed the wildlife. Oh dear. Making mysteries. Do you know what people love? Hang on. That's catch 5 unassuming chickens. That's the quest we just
Enjoy the
read.
resort.
It didn't accept it. Right, thank you. Now I've accepted it. Right, so we've got all the quests. We know that this is going to be absolutely crazy. So I think what we will do is we'll leave the episode there. And in the next episode we get to do all this absolutely crazy stuff. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. From SoftKitty99, goodbye.